You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken tech for your ears.
Welcome, everyone. Glad to have you with us. It is Tech Tuesdays, and we've got some really interesting developments to unpack today. We're looking at how AI is shifting things, some big moves in tech giants, and, well, some surprising ways people are speeding up innovation, basically trying to help you stay ahead. So first up, Siri. You know, Apple's voice assistant, it's getting, well, a smarter brain, basically.
Yeah.
They're rolling out this thing called App Intents. The idea is you can just tell your iPhone very precisely what to do inside an app, just using your voice.
Yeah, like, hey Siri, order my usual coffee from the quarter place for pickup in 10, that sort of thing.
Exactly.
Yep.
And this isn't just a minor update. Apparently, it's a huge priority for their global data team, supposedly launching in the spring, part of a bigger infrastructure change.
And what's really fascinating there, I think, is the move towards more intuitive, intent-based control. It stops being about just simple commands, play music or whatever, and starts being about the tech trying to anticipate what you actually need.
Right, reducing the mental effort involved.
Precisely. Instead of tap, tap, swipe, maybe one voice command handles a whole sequence of actions. It makes the device feel, well, less like a tool you operate and more like an extension of what you want to do.
So it's not just faster. It's fundamentally changing how we even think about using the phone, making the tech kind of disappear.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah, frees you up from the fiddly bits, Lets you focus on the goal, not the clicks to get there.
Okay, that's a big leap. And speaking of efficiency, let's pivot a bit. AI's impact on productivity. I saw this research about how AI can, get this, effectively kill a $30,000 meeting, leading to 36 times the efficiency. Can you even imagine?
Well, that 36x number certainly grabs your attention, doesn't it? It makes you ask, why do our standard ways of working often feel like they fight against how people naturally operate? The key insight seems to be about embracing constraints, really understanding the shape of the problem, sometimes called context engineering.
Context engineering.
Yeah. It's about optimizing the setup around the AI, not just making the AI itself smarter in a vacuum. If you work with how people naturally process information and collaborate, instead of forcing things, AI can, do these amazing streamlining tasks, automating prep, clarifying goals before anyone even sits down.
So it's less about replacement, more about making human input super focused and effective, removing the admin noise.
Exactly right. Enhancing the human part by cutting out the friction.
Okay, massive shift. Now, shifting again to the wider tech world. Some big news for developers recently. GitHub, its CEO stepped down, and the whole platform is being moved directly into Microsoft's CoreAI group. That sounds like a pretty big deal.
Oh, absolutely. It's more than just moving boxes on an org chart. It really signals Microsoft's deep ambition to weave AI into the very process of creating software.
So we might see things like Copilot evolve even faster.
I'd bet on it. Maybe moving beyond just code suggestions to, genuine AI co-creation happening right there in GitHub, how developers use GitHub, the kind of tools it offers. Yeah, that's definitely something to watch very closely. It points to AI becoming even more fundamental to development.
Okay, one more pivot. Let's talk about hardware innovation, but done differently. Boom, supersonic. Their XB-1 jet, right? First independently developed supersonic jet, built with maybe a tenth of the usual money and a team of just 50 people.
Yeah, it's an incredible story.
How did they pull that off? They say it was about using software to speed up the hardware side.
Exactly. And there's some really non-obvious lessons there. It shows how a small, really exceptional team using software strategically can just redefine rapid hardware development. It challenges that old idea that you need huge budgets and armies of engineers for complex stuff like this.
So it's about smart tools, focused talent, iterating fast.
Precisely. Being agile, working around the traditional roadblocks.
Wow. What a range of things happening. Smarter voice control that just gets you AI making work hyper-efficient, massive tech shifts, and then lean, fast hardware innovation. Quite the tour for us here on The Vocal Technologist today, wasn't it? Okay, as we wrap up, here's something to think about. If small focused teams armed with advanced AI and smart software can tackle something like supersonic flight differently, what other impossible tech problem might be solvable next just by rethinking the constraints? Definitely something to mull over. Thanks for joining us on this exploration today, and we hope you continue your own quest for understanding what's next.
Spoken tech for your ears.